Hey everybody. Hope you're having a good day today. We are going to do our second writing assignment this week, and it is a letter to our third grade teacher. So this is a letter that you are going to write to your third grade teacher next year. You're moving on to the next grade. You'll have a new teacher, of course. All of us second grade teachers will be here as well, so please say hi to us and make sure and give us all kinds of hugs and hellos and high fives. But we're going to write a letter to your new third grade teacher and just let them know a little bit about you, about how you learn, some interesting facts about you, and that way we can share these and they can know a little bit more about you before you come to their class next year. All right, so we're going to start. Let's go ahead and read this together as we're going. Dear third grade teacher, my name is blank. I am blank years old. The language or languages I speak is or are. So I speak English and a little bit of French. So I could write those, but I know there are so many languages that are spoken in our school. I think there's over 40 languages that are spoken. Of course, we're a dual language school, so you might speak English and Spanish. I hear Farsi and Tamil and Mandarin and Chinese and Russian and Arabic, Somali. There's just so many languages. It's wonderful to have all of these interesting languages spoken at our school. So you would write your languages there. What I like about school is, so be thinking about this. What do you like about school? You're going to write a complete sentence about telling your third grade teacher what you like about school. Ooh, this is a good one. Something that challenges me at school is. This is a good one to think about and really kind of think like if there's something that challenges you that maybe you need a little extra help with, you might write that there. I like to read about. So what are the things you like to read about? Biographies, fiction, nonfiction. Do you like animal stories? Do you like reading about cars? Maybe you like graphic novels. There's so many different things that we could put in here. My favorite specialist is, so remember we have Mr. Z who teaches art, Mr. M who teaches PE, we have Miss Morrison who teaches library, Miss Nelson who teaches music, and then Mr. Yavorsky who teaches computer science. There are some extracurricular activities as well, so maybe one of those is your favorite, but those are 5 main specialists. Something special you should know about me is. Something special you should know about me. So this is where you're going to tell something really special about yourself. And then you're going to write your name, sincerely, and your first and last name. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Now, I am going to give my examples, but when you are writing this, you're going to be doing your writing. You're not copying what I wrote. You're going to be doing what you want to say to your third grade teacher. So what I'm doing now is my examples, okay? All right, my name is Jason. And I put my name because I'm going to write this like I'm going into third grade. I am, let's see, third graders, most of you are 8 years old, so we're going to put 8. I am 8 years old. I'm a little bit older than that, but I think you're around 7 or 8. The languages I speak are, my primary language is English, and we capitalize that because it's the proper name of the language, is our English, but I also speak I'm going to say a tiny bit of French. Okay. What I like most about school. Oh, this could be more than one thing. It doesn't just have to be one thing. So there could be a couple things that you like most about school. So for me, what I like most about school is building unity with students and teachers. So I love building communities with students and teachers. And then I also love to learn new things with my students. Okay. So that's interesting. I know that, sometimes we think teachers know everything, but do you guys know that I learn so much every time we're doing a lesson? You guys bring new things to the table. You bring new interesting thoughts and ideas, and whenever we're researching, I learn things that I did not know before. So I love learning new things with you. It's probably my favorite thing about school. What challenges me at school? Oh, something that okay, so this one's a little bit funny. So what challenges me at school is that I never have enough coffee to drink. I know you guys see me with my mug and I'm always drinking coffee, but I always love more coffee. So that's a challenge for me, is that I never have enough coffee to drink. But something else that challenges me, and this is very hard for me and it's kind of embarrassing for me to admit it, but I also have I don't know if you know this about me. This might be something you don't know about me. I also have a very hard time remembering everyone's name. Did you know that about me? I don't know. So that is something that really challenges me. Now remember, I teach with Miss Doughton's class, Miss Weber's class, Miss Fuerte's class, and Miss Buckley's class. That means that there's about 25 students in each class. I have to remember 100 names. And sometimes that can be very challenging for me. Now, are those the things that are challenging for you? Nope. There's going to be other things that are challenging for you. So you need to think about those and about what you're going to write there. All right. This is my favorite. If you know anything about me, you know that I love to read. It's like my favorite thing. So I like to read about new and amazing cultures. I like to read about new and amazing cultures. One of my favorite things that I did with you all this year is learning about Native American history, learning more about Black Lives Matter and Black history. So those cultures are something I love to read about. I also like to read about let's see, how do I do this? The fantasy worlds. Whoops, I misspelled that. Fantasy worlds. Okay, so you could think like The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe is a fantasy world. So kind of those Magic Treehouse, there's like fantasy elements in there. So I like to read about fantasy worlds, that places that you can go that kind of take you to new places that you've never been before. Now, like I said, there's going to be a lot of different things that you like to read about, so you will write in there what you like to read about. My favorite specialist is... This is really tough because they're all amazing. I know some of you love computer science, some of you love music with Miss Nelson, art, PE with Mr. M, and library as well. So I think because I like to read so much, I'm going to say my favorite specialist is library with Miss... Oh, I don't know if I'm going to have enough name. Morrison. I might have to make that a little bit bigger there. There we go. Library with Miss Morrison. Doesn't quite fit, but that's okay. Because I like to read, so that's probably my favorite specialist. But I know some of you love art. It might be with Mr. Z, with Mr. M, whichever is your favorite there. Something special that you should know about me. I think this is the hardest one here. Something special that you should know about me is that I'm going to write this in capital letters, love to garden and grow plants. So that's something that is special about me that I want my new teacher to know, my new third grade teacher. Also, I love to travel and take photographs. Okay. All right. So those are two things that I think my new teacher should know about me. Sincerely, Jason. Erickson. Okay. Now, let's wrap up and read what we wrote, okay? So remember, yours is going to be totally different than mine because you're writing about you and your experiences and what you like and what you want your new teacher to know. All right. Dear third grade teacher, my name is Jason. I am 8 years old. Remember, I'm pretending I'm 8 years old, but I'm a little bit older. The languages I speak are English, but I also speak a tiny bit of French. What I like about school is building communities with students and teachers. I also love to learn new things with my students. Remember, I don't know everything and I love to learn with you. What challenges me at school is that I never have enough coffee to drink. I love my coffee. Also, I have a very hard time remembering everyone's name. I try my best, but I still don't always remember. I like to read about new and amazing cultures like Native Americans and the Black History biographies. I also like to read about fantasy worlds. My favorite specialist is library with Miss Morrison. Something that's special that you should know about me is that I love to garden and grow plants. Also, I love to travel and take photographs. Sincerely, Jason Erickson. All right, you are going to fill this out now on your own. You can write it on a piece of paper. If you have a printer, you can print this picture out. It's attached to the lesson. Make sure and take a picture. We would love to share these with your teacher next year. So take a picture so we can print it out at school. Upload it to the Teams page. You can email it to us. That would be great. Okay. All right. Thanks. I hope you guys do a great job on this. I can't wait to read what all of you wrote. All right. Adios. See you later.